Did you know that you can turn this common Vaalmonica board into this without running any unusual main deck cards and only the Fiendsmith engine? Well, I'm going to show you how with the ranking replay. First we have to get to both pendulum skills and the 3 monsters on field with 3 counters on Demonu, which if you play Vaalmonica, you should know there's no 1 card combo to do it, but there are a few different lines and 2.5 card combos to pull it off. I set Demonu on left and Angel on the right because I'm not a psychopath and I want them to be facing each other. I normal summon Celatris to search Skelta, and my opponent correctly chains Ash Blossom. I'm forced to respond with Cowbite because otherwise my pet deck dies to 1 hand trap. This is my only access to resonance counters and I don't want to Bagutka pass. I'm fast forwarding this portion of the replay because it's very standard Vaalmonica sequencing. Take damage from Skelta to search Invitare, activate Invitare with Celatris on field to place Demonu on extra and Angelo in hand, Pendulum summon the skills and copy Skelta with Demonu to Adversar. Code Pendulum the extra Celatris, but for educational purposes of this specific combo I will not. Finally, we take damage from Versare to send forward rhythm, and this completes the setup required for today's combo. There are adaptations you can do in case you don't meet all the following conditions, but these are the checks I'm going to give you. Celatris, Demonu and Angelo on field, 3 counters on Demonu, Worry, Engraver and Tract in the deck, a spell or trap in the graveyard that you want to reset on field, and finally, either Celatris effect to return from graveyard available, or a monster in hand that you're willing to use as link material later. Now we use the Demonu in the extra monster zone to link summon into Fiendsmith Requiem. Then we might as well activate Angelo to copy the Versare in the graveyard and do a deck profile until we excavate the Vaalmonica card. I actually hit Disharmonia, which is amazing RNG, but to standardize this example I will not be using it. Activate Requiem to special summon Engraver from deck, and then activate Requiem again from graveyard to attach to Fiendsmith Engraver and contact fuse with them into Necroquip Princess. Activate Engraver from the graveyard and special summon itself by shuffling back the Requiem. Then overlay Engraver and the Necroquip Princess into Ptolemy M7. Ptolemy can detach 1 material to target a monster in either field or graveyard and bounce it back to hand. Depending on the situation, we can use this to recover hand traps or as removal, but on this specific line, we return the detached Engraver to discard it again and search Fiendsmith Tract. Activate Tract to search and discard Feyblade Worry, which activates the mandatory effect to special summon itself. Use the Feyblade Worry and Ptolemy M7 to link summon Fiendsmith sequence. Use the Celatris to link summon into Zebufera and place it in the corner. You didn't activate Celatris' second effect to return to hand yet, this is where you get to do it. Now activate Fiendsmith sequence to fusion summon Duke of Demise by shuffling back Necroquip Princess and Feyblade Worry. Activate Duke of Demise to normal summon a monster you're willing to use as a link material later. Then use Fiendsmith sequence and Angelo Vaalmonica to link 3 into Exceed the Pendulum. Activate Exceed the Pendulum on summon effect to move the Demonu Vaalmonica in the extra deck back to your hand. Use Duke of Demise and the monster is normal summoned to link 2 into SP Little Knight. I prefer to place her in the center zone and save the space below Exceed for Knightmare Gryphon, ensuring that the monster in extra monster zone will be linked. But you can choose to summon a Little Knight there, making it harder for your opponent to activate effects from a monster summoned from the extra deck. Banish Duke of Demise from graveyard to target Fiendsmith Engraver in the graveyard and return it to hand. Then banish Fiendsmith Tract from graveyard to fusion summon into Fiendsmith Lacrima using Demonu Vaalmonica and Fiendsmith Engraver in hand. Activate Lacrima on summon effect to special summon Fiendsmith Engraver from the graveyard. And since we used a Pendulum Scale as fusion material, it got sent to the graveyard instead of extra deck, allowing Exceed the Pendulum's second effect to special summon it. Then we use Demonu Vaalmonica and Exceed the Pendulum to link 4 into Knightmare Gryphon. The placement is very important as it prevents monsters from activating effects unless they are linked. A monster is considered to be linked if there is a link arrow pointing to it, or if it is a link monster pointing to another monster. Do not floodgate yourself. Activate Knightmare Gryphon on summon effect to discard 1 card, then target a spell or trap in your graveyard and reset it to field. Most likely, you will want to target Vaalmonica Forward Rhythm. This effect also draws an extra card. With the 2 remaining monsters, you can either make a link 2, such as IP Masquerina, or a rank 6, such as Triple D Wave High King Kaiser. Recommend placing this last monster on the extra monster zone. And that's the combo. On top of having the Vaalmonica cards we all know and love, this combo guarantees that you can place forward rhythm on field while getting an extra draw. Multiple disruption and the Knightmare Gryphon behaving as a one-sided Baguska, which is a nice touch of tradition regarding what the deck is known for. I have to admit, I don't think this is the best way to play the deck, as it's not an Ibiru safe line, requires a few dedicated extra deck slots, and doesn't solve Vaalmonica issue of being easily interrupted with any disruption, despite Zevopera having such a high win rate statistic in matches where it's actually possible to summon it. This combo, however, does produce a very powerful end board and is extremely fun to pull off. I can go as far as saying that I'm addicted to it. I'm currently playing this decklist because despite the new Vaalmonica cards being questionable inclusions, I wanted to have fun with them, especially the Royal Foil Varar. I'm honestly seeing Vaalmonica creation pull more weight than I expected it to. When going second and having access to it on field spell, it's nice to be able to immediately unlock either Vaalmonica Link 1 and steal an opponent monster. With all of that out of the way, I'm going to plug my own Twitch TV, where I stream mostly Master Duel, as well as credit Mamu_Kirma on Twitter for showing the combo. I'll even replay his clip where he shows how to do it with no interruptions. Bye bye!